Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karin Leckie. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Today's topic is sozo. So what does sozo mean? And I'm going to be getting into the Greek meaning of that from Strong's Concordance of the Bible and exactly what sozo means. But just a brief summary right now of what sozo means is it means saved, healed, delivered, redeemed, restored. It means that Jesus paid for all of that on the cross, and we can be saved, healed, and delivered in every way in our lives. We can be set free by the finished works of Jesus on the cross, and it's so exciting to talk about this, and I really look forward to sharing more. But before we do, I'm going to share today's parable. So today's parable comes to us from Luke 10, verses 25 to 37, and it's about the Good Samaritan. So the parable of the Good Samaritan. And behold, a certain lawyer stood up and tested him, saying, "Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life?" He said to him, "What is written in the law? What is your reading of it?" So he answered and said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself." And he said to him, "You have answered rightly. Do this and you will live." But he, wanting to justify himself, said to Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" Then Jesus answered and said, "A certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves, who stripped him of his clothing, wounded him, and departed, leaving him half dead. Now by chance a certain priest came down that road, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. Likewise, a Levite, when he arrived at the place, came and looked and passed by on the other side. But a certain Samaritan, as he journeyed, came where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion. So he went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine, and he set him on his own animal, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. On the next day, when he departed, he took out 2 denarii, gave them to the innkeeper, and said to him, "Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, when I come again, I will repay you." So which of these 3 do you think was neighbor to him who fell among the thieves? And he said, "He who showed mercy on him." Then Jesus said to him, "Go and do likewise." So in the story, in the parable of the Good Samaritan, it is the Samaritan, the unlikely one, who rescued the wounded man, the person that had been stripped naked by thieves. Everything had been stolen from him. He was wounded, lying on the ground. And the Samaritan came and paid of his own money, took him to an inn, set him up, and had so much compassion on him. And that is what we are called to do as believers, as followers of Jesus Christ on this path. Whenever we come across a neighbor, anyone in need, we are to have mercy on that person and rescue them. So this relates to today's topic of sozo, because that is exactly what Jesus came to the earth to do. Jesus came to give us full sozo, which is full salvation, full healing, full restoration, full peace, full righteousness, healing, health, prosperity, and grace, every provision for our every need. I'm going to actually read from the Strong's Concordance definition, and it says, in Strong's Concordance, the Greek word sozo is defined as follows. Sozo, to save, deliver, or protect, literally or figuratively, heal, preserve, save, do well, be made whole. So that is the definition of sozo. I'm going to explain this further in future videos where I talk about healing through Jesus, where I talk about prosperity in Christ. I talk about healing scriptures, deliverance scriptures, and what you can receive by being a believer of Jesus Christ. There's a whole package of things available, as some people call it. There's a full benefits package available through Jesus Christ, and we have to know what we have in Him to be able to access it. And I'm going to be talking about this in future videos. However, just for now, know that sozo, or saved, means healed, delivered, set free in every way, in your spirit, soul, and body, and all the resources you need for everything you need in this life and in the life to come with Jesus. Let me know in the comments if you have any other future questions, and I'll see you in the next one.